All right, hello. This is round two of trying to get every song in Deltarune as quickly as possible. All of the songs. Last time we did this, I was able to do them all, but it turned out that it was just showing my face the entire time. So yeah, hopefully that won't be the case this time. And yeah, it looks like it's sharing my screen now. Okay, so here are the rules of the stream. I can start anywhere I want. I can use my save files anywhere I want. I just have to get all of the songs in the game that are on the soundtrack between the time that I start the timer and the time that I end the timer. I'm choosing to start here after having beaten all the enemies in the third sword route game. And right now I've got bit roots. Once I start the timer, I'll knock that one off. I'll go get ERAM and Burning Ice. So for the most part, I'm going to be doing the game in chronological order. Just for this particular I'm just starting here because I don't want to have to kill all the enemies while the timer's going. This is a strategic move. So yeah, the other rules: Sweet Cap and Cakes shop in Hometown or in Castletown is off limits because that would be cheating. I'm not allowed to hack the game or anything, but I've got my save files set up in such a way that I'll be able to skip around a bit. I'll be able to skip twice in chapter 1 and 3 times in each of the other chapters. So without further ado, let's get this party started. And we got bit roots. Yeah, skipping through the dialogue is making my sword do this. Keep in mind, I'm not a professional speedrunner, so a lot of my strategies are going to be different. Partly because I don't know some of the optimal strategies, and partly because, I don't have as much confidence in my own abilities. So I have to use items and stuff. What makes it... Why is... Yeah. The good thing about this stream is that I was able to set up my save files and give myself all the items and stuff I need. All right, that's ERAM. And as soon as Burning Ice starts playing, I can leave, go back to my save file. I don't actually have to fight all the bosses. I've strategically set it up so I have to fight as few of the bosses as possible. Oh, I guess I should have set Legend up there. I didn't. Okay, so I've actually already fought Tenna. I didn't realize before I did this challenge, you can actually fight Tenna and then do the third sword route board. And that saves us a lot of time. It means we're not going to have to fight Tenna. We're going to get him later on. Oh yeah, we got glowing snow. It'd be nice if I had someone else running live split so that I didn't have to pause every time to get it. Oh, I forgot we were going to go back and... I forgot we were going to go back to TV World and do that. That's okay. We can do that after this. We'll just go ahead and advance live split anyway. But we will go back to that. All right, that's breath. We won't actually have to beat the night because all we need is to hear the song. We're just going to die as fast as possible to progress. All right, there's Black Knife. I'm just gathering TP. I'm trying to take damage. Okay, I guess it's going to take 2 attacks. Oh, yeah, this one. Why not just lead with that one? Oh yeah, technically, I guess the chase should have gone there too. First time I did this, I just did chronological, and so I moved things around. That's one thing that I should have moved around that I didn't. But I mean, we're gonna get it anyway later, anyways. Oh yeah, another thing I should mention: the altered versions, like slowed down versions, or in this case, the sped up version of a song, do not count. And you'll see at a couple points that actually makes a significant difference. Like, for example, we wouldn't have to do the first sword route board at all if we were allowed to count the slowed down version of sword in the second sword route board. Another one is wise words. If we were allowed to just use the slowed down version in the old man's study in the second and third sanctuary, that would be easier. Instead, we have to listen in on Susie's conversation with him when she's getting the notes. There was a time where I didn't realize the song played there. I thought we either had to beat Jackenstein or beat Gerson in order to do that. But we're not going to have to beat either of those fights. We're just going to have to initiate them. About half of the major boss fights in the game, we're just going to have to initiate them. We won't actually have to do them. Oh yeah, crickets. All right, that's until next time. And now we're going to go back and get TV World before we forget. Because believe it or not, we're not gonna get it later when we come back to chapter 3. All right, and that's it. We got TV World. All right. Okay, now we're going to start back at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I just wanted to do that first part first so that I wouldn't have to be on the clock while I was doing the third sword route game. Oh, I guess that's where Legend should have gone. Oh well. We'll just remember later that... Wait, oh. It automatically started the timer at the beginning. Let's... Yeah, I think it was like 7 or 8 minutes. We'll just add that to our time at the end. This is obviously not an official speedrunner run because, this isn't an official category, and I'm not a professional speedrunner. Yeah, this is the only chapter where we can't just where we can't use a file from a previous chapter. I decided to add that V there just so that I wouldn't get the of course they are the same dialogue. But I think that would have added just a little bit of time. Right, we're not going to be able to go to sleep here because we need to get the song beginning that plays when Toriel takes us to school. In this chapter, we're only going to be able to skip 2 times because we actually have to use a save file to start. With the other ones, we can just use a previous chapter save file, so we'll get to skip 3 times. And I've decided ahead of time when the optimal skips are. This one, as soon as we get Empty Town, we're going to skip ahead to Sham Shop. And then the second skip, once Susie starts fighting against Lancer, we're going to skip to where we have Jebel set up. Oh yeah, we got beginning. One of the few songs that's actually going to play all the way through. Yeah, I think that's the only song that there isn't, only song during the Light World section of this part that there isn't another way to get. But then again, we are going to skip. Oh, yeah, so that's school. We are going to skip the Light World section of Chapter 2. Wait, I can't see. Make sure it's still sharing my screen. I don't want to have what I had last time. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't realize until after the stream was over that it was just showing my face the whole time. I don't have a lot of experience with YouTube streams. I've done a couple of Deltarune challenges. I did one where I wasn't allowed to move my soul in battle. I also did that with, that one I didn't do with Undertale. I also did where I had to beat it by making random decisions, and that took forever. That was 47 hours. I also did it with Undertale. It was not nearly as bad. All right, that's Susie. Let's scroll down soon. Never mind. That's the door. Oh, yeah, this is Cliff's. I don't know why I wasn't letting him slide there. I'll go ahead and mark off the chase before I start having bullets thrown at me. I mean, it doesn't. It's not really important that we tell the timer when, like, at the exact moment that the song starts playing. As long as every song plays between the time we start and stop the timer. Oh, I guess I should have saved before the fight because I did get hit a couple times, but I can survive Lancer. We don't have to listen to the prophecy because we already hear it every time we open the game. There's Lancer. Oh yeah, we're fine. Nope. I just got hit by Lancer. You have to wait until he beeps to move down. Oh. Keyboard's not working. All right, there's Empty Town. And now we can skip ahead. All right, there's the legend. Not actually the first time we've heard it, but... Oh yeah, and also, we've also already heard before the story. All right, there's Field of Hopes and Dreams. There's Lantern. We've cleared the area up here so that we don't have to do any of it. Oops. If we had to do everything in one save file, we'd have to warn all the enemies. Because we'd have to recruit everyone to get friendship. But since that's going to be in another save file, we're fine. We don't have to worry about that. I don't think I've ever successfully been able to skip that pawn man before. All right, there's I'm Very Bad. I joined the Lancer fan club without even thinking about it. Oh, I almost made it. All right, there's Checker Dance. This is the first boss that we're actually going to have to fight. Or the first major boss we actually have to fight anyway. I mean, if you can call Checker K-Round a major boss. I mean, if you don't, then there's not a major boss for a long time in this game. Thanks for buying us a turn, Susie. We won that fight in less than a minute. That's pretty good. It's a lot faster than it was when I did it by making random decisions. Susie, just leave so we can move on. Oh yeah, that's Quiet Autumn. And this is Scarlet Forest. Oh, how it comes back? Oops. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, I have my paper here with the solutions. Let's see, Heart, Spade, Diamond. Oh, she doesn't have, or he doesn't have enough DP. I was one TP short of being able to end it right there. Alright, let's save just in case. Ah, I forgot you have to. You can't just dodge them, you have to stay as far as possible. There's Thrash Machine. Sadly, we're not going to be able to collect Starwalker. I mean, we could if we wanted to. It'd just be a waste of time. Oops. Yeah, I'm not going to not save just to save a couple seconds. I'm not that good of a speedrunner. Yeah, this part was fun when we were making random decisions. Oh, Weird Birds plays there. Should have put that more toward the top of the list. There's versus Lancer. And there's Fanfare. We already got Weird Birds. Generous hitbox. There's Basement. You can do it, Susie. I believe in you. Good job. There's Imminent Death. And as soon as Versus Susie starts playing, we can skip ahead. All right, that's it. On to the next save file. All right, there's Circus. I got the key as I was setting this up. We're not actually going to have to fight Lancer. We just have to get the song to start. All right, that's it. Let's see, is this where? No. Trying to remember where the room is where April 2013 plays. We already did all the rules stuff. We're not gonna get rules in this chapter. Nice, I evaded those. But we are gonna get rules in the next chapter. Yep, so that's April 2012. And we got Card Castle. And there's Hip Shop. We already beat K round, so we don't have to get Checker Dance again. We will actually have to fight Chaos King because we need to get to the end so that we can get Don't Forget. That's Gallery. Why that song is called Gallery, I have no idea. Oh yeah, I mean, the fact that we have to get Friendship is also another reason that we have to fight the king. Dun, 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 I just realized something I could have done. I could have, as I was setting up the save files, I could have done one attempt with King where I talked and then died on purpose. That way I would have access to Red Buster without having to talk in this attempt. Oh, I forgot to mark Chaos King when I got it. When I set up the save file, I had to not kill anyone or not win by fighting in any of the battles so that we could get friendship here. Otherwise, there's no other way to get it. There's friendship. We do have to talk to Lancer in order for Susie to let us go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mark off friendship. That's the holy. That's your power. Right, there's a town called Hometown. There's You Can Always Come Home. Oops. As soon as Don't Forget starts playing, we can move on. Come on, Chris, just do your thing so we can get Don't Forget. And that's it. That's Don't Forget. All right, so that's everything we need from chapter 1. And now it's time for chapter 2. Oh yeah, Faint Glow played while we were, or no, now it's playing. Okay. And now we're gonna use our chapter 1 file. And this time we can go to sleep because there aren't any songs that play during the Light World segment that we haven't already gotten or that we can't get later. Now the tricky thing is we're not going to be able to save until we get to Birdley. That's when, because otherwise we'd have to use one of our save files to do it. So we might have to use some items between battles just to keep our health up. Then again, there aren't too many difficult battles during this first segment. Oh, there's and there's Queen. Oh yeah, marking off Queen while she was sipping her tea, or her battery acid. That was perfect timing. I only got one of them. Oh, wait, actually. Cyber's World, my favorite song of the chapter. Oh, that one almost got us. All right. I would just run through them and just take the damage if I wasn't worried that I was gonna. Oop. Yeah. Simple diversion. Here's almost to the guys. Yeah, we're gonna knock out a bunch here. There are a lot of songs in this segment. There's cool beat. Here's when I get mad, I dance like this. I don't think I'm going to do the strategy where you just let Chris die. It's just too risky. Yeah, this battle was very interesting when we were doing trying to win by making random decisions. I had to do the let Chris die because otherwise the odds of the three characters dancing with the three different enemies were astronomically small. Oh yeah, cyber battle, and when I get happy, I dance like this. Yeah, one key thing to mention about Chapter 2 that's absolutely huge is the fact that there are no songs on the OST that are exclusive to the Snowgrave route. So we don't even have to worry about Snowgrave at all. I was thinking I was going to have to have save files from both routes. All right, that's Sound Studio. And as soon as the Birdly fight starts, we can move on. And there's Birdly. There's Smart Race, and we out of here. Yeah, now the next place we're gonna go to Sweet Cap'n Cakes' shop in the Cyber City, so we can get Mini Studio and Holiday Studio. We've already won the second Snowgrave battle. Or wait, what's this one? All right, so that's Mini Studio. We'll talk to them so that we can get Holiday Studio. All right. Cool mixtape. Or welcome to the city. Oops. Noel is the goat with wear wires. I had to do this part a lot when I was doing the beating Deltarune by making random decisions, but because Birdly was a real piece of work, and I had to go through that every attempt. I was smart when I set up these save files to just go ahead and trigger the mouse fight so that I wouldn't have to go through the maze during the actual speedrun. All right, there's cool mixtape. I don't actually know whether running into the cars is faster or or if avoiding them is faster. I got the banana the first attempt. I'm not going to get it this time. All right, now we're going to get all 3 songs from this Spamton fight as soon as the fight starts, and we get Now's Your Chance to Be We're going to skip to the next segment. We won't have to fight this Spamton. We will have to fight Spamton Neo because the only way to get a real boy is to finish that fight by cutting wires. Oh yeah, that was Hello Every and Spamton. And we out of here. Yeah, it's a long time between that Spamton fight and where the next unique song on the soundtrack is. Okay, so that's Elegant Entrance. And we did the first 2 puzzles, but we left the third one undone. So because doing the third one triggers Bluebird of Misfortune. All right, now we're going to go to Spamton Shop so we can get dial tone and keygen. We could get dial tone later just by waiting a little bit longer in the Spamton fight, but keygen, there's only one way to get it, so we are going to have to go to his shop. There's dial tone. Wait, I put real boy in the wrong spot. Oh well. Yeah, we don't have to get it cheap. We just have to get it at a price that we could actually afford. Yep, there's keygen. It played for like half a second, but that's good enough. Yeah, why didn't I move? Yeah, so the first time I did this, I did the Spamton fight first, and then I did the Acid Tunnel of Love. I actually figured out that it's faster if you do the Acid Tunnel of Love first. All right, there's, well, we'll skip a real boy, but we'll make sure to get it later. There's Acid Tunnel of Love. Am I going to be able to win? Yeah. Oh yeah, we got rules card and it's pronounced rules. And then we are going to have to watch this cutscene, not because of Lost Girl. Lost Girl plays later after the Giga Queen fight. But this is the only part where Ferris Wheel plays. And we're going to have to watch the whole thing because it's been too long since our last save file. We've already got everything set up for this fight. This is the only Shadow Crystal boss that we're going to have to beat because we need to get Real Boy, which only plays at the end of this one. And we just got digital roots. Deal gone wrong. Again, we did not actually get Real Boy earlier. That was a mistake that I made while making the splits. All right, let's do this. We have to win by snapping wires because that's the only way that you actually get the song. Yeah, I'm not one of these people who can just win this fight without using any items. Oh, snap. Nice. Oh yeah, and we can go back now because we got Real Boy. Okay, we got the skip. It took a little bit longer than it should have, but we got it. First time I had to try a couple times. Had to reset. We will actually have to beat both queen fights. Yeah, let's mark off that we got this song. Actually, can we do Red Buster? Yes, we can. I almost know about that. Oh, we got all 5. Nice. I don't think we needed to. Yeah, biggest eyes. I did decide we have to get both versions of Knock You Down, even though they're basically the same song.
Round 1.
Dodge too early. Again. My first attempt, I like no-hit the first 2 rounds. We got Knock You Down. Oh, I did terrible that time. I went the wrong way and I didn't get hit. There's Dark Truth. There's a girl next door. This is why we were able to skip it earlier. And actually, Girl Next Door plays several times. All right, so we just have a few stops to make. All right, first, we got to stop at the school to get my Castletown. This is, again, part of how we were able to skip the first part. All right, there it is. There's Sands. And as soon as we get chill jailbreak, we don't have to do the rest. And there it is. We're done with chapter 2. We already got until next time when we did the end of chapter 3. We already got You Can Always Come Home when we did chapter 1. Keep in mind, we already did part of... We already did the last part of chapter 3 right at the beginning so that we could be off the clock while we were killing the enemies in the third sword route. Yeah. The only reason that we can't go to sleep now is because of feature presentation. Every other song appears at least once at some other part of the game. I wonder if we're actually going to ever enter the world of Blood Crushers 2. I mean, if we did, I guess it would probably be in this chapter, and it's not, unless there's something I don't know. I did a little better that time than I did on the first attempt. There's flashback excerpt. It's now time for our feature presentation. Feature. Coming straight from your house. Coming straight from your house. Stubby. He's the one. Stubby. The king of only. He's groovy and never glooby. You can't get this from an egg. Is that a Pippus? Your screen. The show that makes you scream. Say it with him, folks. Mr. Antenna's TV time. Now for today's sponsors. I didn't even realize that I was typing in my name. Or, well, not my name, but the name. Ah! All right, so for the first board, all we have to do is get to a quiz, and then we can skip the rest of the board. Every other song that plays during this part also plays at another part. Again, we just heard board clear. Oh. Right, there's adventure board and quiz. And now we can skip ahead. We will have to do the second board in order to get sound check and some other songs that are either only on that board or only on the first two boards. But first, well, there's Welcome to the Green Room. There's Dump. I love the fact that this song plays when you go into like, you expect like this extra glamorous thing. Right, we don't have to do the whole thing. We just have to get the sword so that the sword starts playing, which takes a while with this one. Yeah, my previous, as I was setting this up, I got everything out of the way. Having to pick up the controller and everything. Oh, yeah. Maybe one thing I could have done is just, I could have written down like all of the step-by-step directions, how to get to the sword. I did write all the puzzle solutions for all the music puzzle solutions for chapter 4. And there it is. Now we're going back to the save file. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wait. I forgot to get the camera. Oops. Yeah, I did that in my first attempt, too. Wait. Yeah, we have to wait for her to switch the controllers. I think there's a way to not have to use the Rousey surfboard. Wait, yeah. Let me get this. Oh yeah, I forgot to knock off Paradise. Oh yeah, this. There's dig to the center of the earth. I don't know if I even had any damage. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of it. Duh. Yeah, I did that on the first attempt too. There's Raft Ride. Now we gotta take a detour to get south of the border. Fishing buddies. Right now, all we have to get is sound check. As soon as we can get it, we can skip ahead because we can get raise up your bat later. We had to select needed instructions. And that's sound check. All right, next save file. Now, I mean, this is just to the end of board 2. You might not think we skipped a lot, but by doing this, it meant we didn't have to do all of board 1 to get here.